You'll soon discover that it's possible to create data structures within data structures, and lists are no exception. We can easily create a list within a list, what we refer to as a nested list, by declaring a new list as an individual element within another list. So to make sense of this, let's go ahead and take a look at a code example. So let's create a list here called letters, and again, we use the open and close square bracket to represent a list. And I'm just going to go ahead and start adding some letters just with single character letters here. So A and B. And now let's add a list inside of this. So open and close square bracket. And then I'll put CC. And then I'll go ahead and put DD. And I'm just kind of doing this repetition here to illustrate that, right, the single characters are the outer list and the double characters are the inner list in this example. And then we can go ahead and continue our original list. So we've closed out. This is the nested list here. And we're going to continue with our original list. So I'll put F and G. And so if we want to go ahead and print this out, we'll see we have a list here inside of another list. Now, to access particular elements within a list, it's the same exact approach. We simply use the index reference. So, for example, if I want to access this list inside of a list, well, what position is this at? Well, A is at 0, B is at index 1, and then the list here is at index 2. So I'll just say letters, and then reference 2, and that will print that nested list out here. Now, to access specific element values within the nested list, you have to actually add another pair of square brackets for each nested level, along with the index position of the element you want to retrieve. So for example, if I wanted to access, let's say, this here, the DD. So if I take, I'm just going to copy and paste this. Right, my original reference was for this nested list here, which is at index level 2 of the outer list, and you can see how this can get confusing pretty quickly. So you want to make sure that you keep your index references straight. So this here, index 2, is the nested list. And now I want to drill down further, and I actually want to get this second element, which is going to be at index 1 of the nested list, because CC's at index 0 and DD's at index 1. I'll go ahead and write 1 here. And what this is going to do is going to give me just that one value from inside of the nested list. So similar to nested if statements, nested lists can get complicated very quickly. So it's important that you keep your syntax and your brackets well organized. So let's go ahead and look at another example where we want to create a list within a list within a list. So it's essentially 3 layers of lists. So we'll go ahead and call this more letters. And we'll start off here with our brackets. And so I'll again put A, B, and now let's create our first nested list here. So again, CC. And if I want to go to another level, again, we'll add another pair of open and close square brackets. And this time I'm going to put DDD. And again, I'm just using the repetitive characters just for illustration purposes that you can kind of see, right? The single characters are the first list, the double characters is the second list, and the 3 characters is the third list here. And then we'll go ahead and put EE. All right, so we've closed out that inner list here. And then we'll close out our second list. And then I'll say F and G. And if I want to print this out, we can see there is a list here. And then there's another list inside of that. And then there's another list inside of that. So that's 3 lists, 2 nested layers. Now, where it can get even more confusing is, you say, all right, well, what if I want to get just this element value right here? So I just want to pull out DDD. Well, again, that's effectively the third list. So I have to have 3 index position references to actually pull that out. So we're going to start off with the name more letters. And then we have to use the first position here. So where is the first nested list? A is at 0, B is at 1, and then the first nested list is at 2. So we're going to put 2 there. And then I want to access the list here that contains that DDD element, which is position 1 inside of this list here, right? Because CC is at 0, and then this list here is at position 1. And then since DDD is the only element inside of this nested list, the second layer of the nested list, I will put 0 there, and that will pull out that value DDD. So again, This can get complicated. To get a better handle on working with nested lists, I recommend that you spend some time just creating your own nested list structures and accessing the elements in them at various depths. Start by making some lists or nested lists with dummy data and just play around with them. This is one of those programming concepts that you really need to practice to fully understand. Remember, indexes are always zero relative, and that is for any list, whether it's nested or an outer list. And keep your square brackets organized, especially when you're working with those nested structures.